The atmosphere in Cardiff, Wales, is charged with excitement as a warm summer evening wraps around the packed stadium like a moment held in suspense. 50,000 fans move together, their voices merging into a powerful roar that rises and falls with their enthusiasm. The Grand National Tour has come to this historic city, and the audience can feel that they are on the brink of something extraordinary. Kendrick Lamar, the lyrical mastermind from Compton, steps onto the stage, joined by the captivating SZA and Mustard's relentless beats. The stage is a magnificent display of light and sound, a contemporary music haven, and tonight, Wales is ready to celebrate. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. As the lights dim, a hush falls over the crowd. A single spotlight breaks through the darkness, illuminating Kendrick, his silhouette sharply outlined against a backdrop of pulsating red. He stands motionless, head bowed, like a king surveying his domain. The opening notes of Squabble Up strike like a lightning bolt, and the stadium erupts in cheers. Kendrick's voice slices through the noise, each word deliberate, each line precise. The crowd sways, hands raised, bodies pressed together, soaking in the raw energy of his performance. He prowls the stage, his gaze locked on the sea of faces, commanding their attention with every movement. Tonight, Wales is his, and he knows it. As the final notes of Squabble Up fade, the beat shifts, and the iconic sense of family ties fill the arena. The audience erupts, their voices rising like a tidal wave, singing the lyrics back to Kendrick as he trades verses with Baby Keem, who appears from the side like a spark igniting a fire. The energy is electric and uncontrollable, with fans jumping in unison, their collective movement shaking the ground beneath them. Kendrick flashes a rare smile and immerses himself in the crowd's rhythm, his flow sharper than ever. He's not just performing, he's orchestrating, turning the chaos into something remarkable. The tempo slows, and the opening guitar riffs of All Right drift into the night. The crowd's roar softens into a harmonious chant, everyone singing, "We gon' be all right." Kendrick stands at the front of a stage, arms wide open, soaking in the love. The song acts as a prayer, a protest, a promise, and the people of Wales feel it profoundly. Phones light up the stadium like fireflies, capturing the moment, but no camera can truly convey the depth of this shared experience. A woman in the front row, tears streaming down her face, raises her fist high, and Kendrick acknowledges her with a nod, a silent recognition of their shared struggles and hopes. The crowd is a living entity, vibrant and full of life, with Kendrick as its heartbeat. Next up is DNA, a track that demands attention. The bass line reverberates through the ground, while Kendrick's delivery is sharp, each word piercing the air like a blade of truth. The audience matches his energy, rapping along with a fervor that honors the song's importance. This isn't just a performance, it's a pivotal moment. Kendrick strides across the stage, his gaze intense, delivering lines as if he's altering the course of history. Fans in Cardiff, from the young ones at the front to the older ones in the stands, are fully immersed, their voices rising in a defiant chorus. "I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA," they chant, and for those 4 minutes, they genuinely believe it. Kendrick's crowd control is impeccable, showcasing his mastery of rhythm and power. He knows when to push ahead, when to pause, and when to let the audience catch their breath. He takes a moment of silence, then gestures to the crowd. "Wales, y'all with me?" The response is deafening, a sound wave that could shake mountains. He smiles warmly and says, "I appreciate the love." The crowd chants his name, "Oh, Kendrick Lamar," a tradition that started in London years ago and now fills the stadium. He basks in it, grinning widely, before diving into They Not Like US, a track that feels like a celebration of victory. The beat is relentless, Mustard's production hitting hard, and Kendrick's verses honor identity and resilience. The crowd dances energetically, their movements a blur as the lyrics resonate. "They not like us, they not like us." In the middle of the set, a fan in the front row holds up a vinyl of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, its cover gleaming under the stage lights. Kendrick spots it, rushes over, and kneels to sign it, his sharpa moving with the same precision as his lyrics. The fan, a young man with dreadlocks and a bright smile, clutches the record like a prized possession. The crowd erupts in cheers, a wave of affection for the moment, and Kendrick stands, pointing at the fan before transitioning into whacked-out murals. The song's profound introspection resonates deeply, its lyrics vividly exploring themes of struggle and redemption. The stadium falls silent, swaying as they hang on every word, Kendrick's voice conveying the pain and triumph of a generation. The energy shifts once more as backseat freestyle kicks off, with Kendrick breaking into a carefree, joyful dance, his feet moving in sync with the beat. The crowd quickly mirrors his enthusiasm, passionately rapping the opening lines alongside him. "Martin had a dream," they chant, and Kendrick steps back, letting them take the lead. It's a moment of genuine connection, blurring the distinction between performer and audience. He watches with a wide smile, nodding as the crowd's voices fill the night air. This is the essence of what he cherishes, the magic of music and shared humanity. Next, SZA takes the stage, and the vibe shifts to something softer and more intimate. Her warm, crystal-clear voice envelopes the audience during Kitchen, creating a cocoon of sound in the stadium. Fans sway with closed eyes, immersed in the beauty of her performance. She moves gracefully, her captivating presence turning each note into a brushstroke on a canvas of silence. The crowd becomes more respectful, their cheers subdued, as if reluctant to break the spell. SZA pauses to take off her ear mic and listen to the audience sing back to her, their voices forming a gentle wave. She smiles, her eyes sparkling, and softly says, "Y'all are beautiful." Her set continues with Kill Bill, introducing a playful defiance. The crowd sings along with every lyric, their voices brimming with rebellion. SZA struts across the stage, her infectious energy inspiring fans to dance to the sultry rhythm. Rich Baby Daddy follows, transforming the stadium into a lively party, with bodies moving in sync, hands waving, and smiles all around. SZA's charisma shines, and her connection with the audience is palpable. She transitions into Doves in the Wind, her voice soaring above the rich production, and the audience sways, captivated by the song's hypnotic beat. By the time she concludes with Garden, Say It Like Dat, the crowd is completely enchanted, their cheers reflecting her ability to make a large stadium feel like an intimate gathering. Kendrick returns to the stage for TV Off, joined by Mustard, whose energetic presence at the decks electrifies the atmosphere. The beat hits hard, and Kendrick's flow is relentless, each line hitting like a punch. The audience bounces with endless energy as the song's raw intensity envelopes them. Mustard's infectious smile and quick movements while adjusting the mix enhance Kendrick's performance, creating a brilliant display of controlled chaos. The stadium becomes a whirlwind of movement, with every fan drawn into the song's powerful grip. As the evening transitions into Mad City, the audience fully lets go of their inhibitions. The opening synths resonate, igniting the stadium as everyone chants, "Yok, yok, yok, yok." Kendrick is an electrifying presence, delivering his verses with intensity and precision. The crowd mirrors his energy, rapping about Compton as if it were their own hometown. The song serves as a time capsule, taking everyone back to 2012 and the ambitious Kendrick who transformed the music scene. Tonight, he embodies that same artist but with more stature, wisdom, and an undeniable aura. A more reflective moment arrives with Love, where the poignant lyrics feel like a sincere revelation. Kendrick's voice softens and the audience sways, singing, "If I didn't learn to love myself, forgive myself 100 times, dog." The crowd quickly responds, completing the line, "I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again, Lord forgive me." This interaction feels like a spiritual moment, a shared experience of vulnerability and redemption. Kendrick remains still, allowing the crowd's voices to surround him, his gaze sweeping over the faces in the stands. This goes beyond a simple concert, it's a ritual. The night reaches its peak with Kendrick and SZA performing together, their chemistry evident. They trade verses, dance, and share laughter, expressing affection to the audience with every movement. Kendrick gestures towards the back of the stadium, making sure fans in the less expensive seats feel included. SZA blows kisses, her bright smile drawing cheers from the crowd. The stadium is packed, every seat filled, and every inch of floor space occupied by fans who have eagerly awaited this moment. Cardiff has turned out in full force, and Kendrick and SZA have delivered. As the final notes fade, Kendrick addresses the crowd one last time. "Wales, you all showed me something tonight," he says, his voice hoarse yet warm. "This is why I do this. I used to listen to the Carter 3 dreaming of nights like this." The audience laughs, cheers, and chants his name one last time. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. He stands at the edge of a stage, SZA by his side, both soaking in the admiration. The lights dim, and the crowd lingers, hesitant to let the moment pass, their voices echoing into the Welsh night. The Grand National Tour has left a lasting mark on Cardiff, featuring an evening filled with music, connection, and genuine, unrestrained energy. Kendrick and SZA poured their hearts into the performance, and the audience in Wales responded in kind. As the stadium slowly empties, fans are still buzzing from the excitement of the show, eagerly looking forward to the next event. Kendrick's farewell message lingers in the air. "I appreciate the love." Meanwhile, Cardiff continues to resonate with the chorus of All Right as the crowd flows into the streets, sharing that same sentiment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on the story.